Good evening and welcome to the Business Day. I'm Dwayne Anderson. The Bank of Jamaica is reporting a significant increase in the sum of cash in circulation in Jamaica. Effective December 22, currency in circulation stood at $309.1 billion, representing an 11.7% increase compared with the same period last year. The BOJ has projected that currency in circulation will reach $321.6 billion by the end of December, which would represent a 7% increase over November's level. Currency in circulation includes notes and coins held by the public, as well as cash kept in the vaults of commercial banks. Now, Jamaicans are being urged to brace for higher prices as the Bank of Jamaica signals that inflation is anticipated to climb above projected levels in the months to come. Details in this report.
Inflation could be higher than forecast. That's the warning from Governor of the Bank of Jamaica, Richard Biles. This as the central bank says damage to major food-producing parishes and disruptions to energy and supply chains will push prices higher, driving inflation above its target range by early next year. Against that backdrop, the bank has decided to hold the policy interest rate at 5.75% per annum.
The decision to continue holding the policy rate at this time is largely based on four main factors. First, annual headline inflation will rise sharply over the next few months from the 4.4% recorded in November of this year and will exceed the bank's inflation target range of 4 to 6% by early 2026.
And core inflation will also rise over the next 12 months, breaching the inflation target range in early 2026. So, Jamaicans should expect higher prices for services such as home repairs, restaurant meals, and personal care items.
The third factor that figured prominently in the decision to hold the policy rate unchanged at this time is the path for the fiscal or government accounts. In the aftermath of the hurricane, the government suspended the fiscal rule for an initial period of 1 year. This will facilitate the public sector's ability to increase spending for the recovery and relief effort.
At the same time, the BOJ says it remains proactive in preserving stability in the foreign exchange market, noting that special measures are already in place to ensure adequate access to foreign currency. Meanwhile, near-term economic outlook has worsened significantly. For the financial year 2025-2026, real GDP is now expected to decline by -4 to -6%, reflecting widespread infrastructure damage and reduced productivity.
Jamaica's external accounts are also expected to deteriorate over the near term. The current account is expected to worsen to a deficit, a major change from the surpluses recorded over the 3 prior fiscal years. The projected deficit will result primarily from a worsening in the trade deficit and lower tourism inflows, partly offset by higher remittances.
Speaking at the quarterly press briefing, Mr. Richard Biles says preserving a stable microeconomic environment is essential to the country's recovery. He says the MPC stands ready to act if higher food prices threaten a return of inflation to the 4 to 6% target. Hal Shane Burke, TVJ News.
A small Christmas gift of some sorts for motorists tomorrow, because all categories of fuel will decline come Christmas Day. Each litre of 87 gasoline will fall by 67 cents and 90 gasoline will sell for 69 cents less. Automotive diesel will sell for $2.25 being shaved off, while ultra-low sulfur diesel will decline by a similar sum. Kerosene will decline by 44 cents. The cost of propane will decrease by $1.32, while butane will also lose $1.32, and that's butane. Each petrol station will make these adjustments to their prices, which include a markup on the ex-refinery rate offered by Petrojam. To some stock news now, the JC index advanced by 2,228 points, while the junior index advanced by 27 points. The winners included West Indies Petroleum Terminal, Cygnus Credit Investments, USD Ordinary Shares, MPC Caribbean Clean Energy USD Shares, Mayberry Jamaican Equities, and Palace Amusement. The losers, they were led by ISP Finance Services, Salada Foods Jamaica, Express Catering, Mayberry Group, and Knutsford Express Services. 25 stocks traded firm. To some foreign exchange news now, because foreign exchange trading ended with banks and Cambio selling the US dollar for an average $159.90. The Canadian dollar is being sold for $116.50. The pound is going for $215.07, while the euro is selling for an average $194.92. And that's the Christmas Eve edition of the Business Day. I'm Dwayne Anderson. Have a good evening.